Hello, and welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt, and this is Crypto. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a meme coin called Hoppy. I'm going to be talking to you about if I think you should be buying Hoppy right now, and why I think Hoppy is a pretty asymmetric bet in crypto right now. So if any of that sounds like it could be for you, then smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you're interested in joining my Discord, it's 100% free to join. I'll leave a link down in the comment section. I give all my trades, thoughts, current market positions. I talk AI, crypto, meme coins, gaming. Yeah, got a great group of about 150 people there. Still free to join, but it won't always be that way. Got great traders, great education, and just a great community. All right, with that out of the way, let's get into it. Just to clarify that we're talking about the same Hoppy, there is only one main Hoppy, but the Hoppy we're talking about is contract OX6E7. It's this current Hoppy with a market cap of just under 68 million. All right, so Hoppy. Beautiful levels at the moment. We have had a nice healthy retracement, currently down 53% from all-time highs. We did retrace down that fabled 70% almost. Now, if you're familiar with meme coins, they quite regularly trace down 70%. It's almost been a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy lately that 70 to 80% after a big pump up of a meme coin is that pullback for accumulation phase. I expect us to chop in between these two levels, in between say 55 and 70 million before Hoppy really makes its hand. I think we will chop back and forwards before breaking out, retesting, and then having some higher continuation on up. If we do get a slight deviation below this range, I think this is a massive buying opportunity. And I do think that we still will push up into all-time highs over the next few months. So why are we getting big dips on Hoppy? Well, we're getting massive dips on almost all the Matt Furie meme coins. So meme coins have had absolutely parabolic growth this cycle. If you've been around for a long time, you'll be expecting it. If you're only new here, you might think meme coins have topped. However, that is not the thesis that I'm rolling with. I do think that meme coins are going to be one of the strongest performers, and I think that largely ties into the strength of community, the profits that are seen, and retail coming in and not being excluded from crypto based on their understanding. I mean, hey, although I do know a fair bit about Hoppy, how much is there to know? He is a frog. Although, hey, I do know a fair bit about meme coins, but at the end of the day, they are largely tokens traded based on their story. So, Hoppy, what is his story? Well, Hoppy, if you're not familiar, Hoppy is a frog drawn by Matt Furie. So Matt Furie is an illustrator and author of comic books. He is known best for drawing Pepe the Frog. I'm fairly sure you'd be familiar with Pepe, the biggest frog meme on the internet. So Matt Furie is the author that created Pepe. So Pepe appeared in Matt Furie's book, The Boys Club. He's the main character, and he's also a frog. Now, why does Hoppy have any relation to do with this? So if you're not familiar, Hoppy is the main character in another one of Matt Furie's books. Hoppy is also a frog, and the narrative here is that the book that Hoppy appears in, The Night Riders, this came out before Boys Club. So Hoppy is the frog that predates Pepe, and Hoppy appears in the book The Night Riders, which predates the Boys Club. So that's the narrative for Hoppy. I do think it's a pretty strong narrative. Now, if we want to have a look at Pepe, it is the leading meme coin this cycle for new memes. And what I mean is by new memes that have established themselves this cycle. So if you want to have a look, you can see the leading meme coin is Dogecoin with a market cap of 60 billion. SHIB has a market cap of 15 billion, and Pepe has a market cap of 8.5 billion. So massive market caps. However, meme coins are huge, and I do think there is still a lot of juice left in the tank for Pepe. So Dogecoin and SHIB are meme coins from last cycles. Now they hit pretty crazy valuations. Dogecoin is nearly there, although Dogecoin's peak market cap topped out at around 75 billion. And if we look at SHIB, SHIB's peak market cap topped out at around 45 billion. That was last cycle, and if you're a believer like me, I think the leading meme coins this cycle are going to go to higher valuations. Altcoin season is just heating up, and Dogecoin is almost at all-time highs. So Pepe, the leading meme coin this cycle, and the Pepe-verse, all the coins that are related to Pepe, I think are going to perform really well. Well, I say all of them, but the main coins that are related to Pepe are going to do super well. There's been so many different variations of smaller meme coins around the Pepe-verse that I think there's just not enough liquidity for them all to do well. I think a lot of these coins are going to die out, but the strong winners are going to absolutely crush it. So Pepe is going to be a strong winner, and I think Hoppy, with the narrative there, is also going to be a very, very strong performer. So Hoppy, current market cap of under 70 million. I think it's definitely in the entry zone. You could be looking to accumulate this one for a significant amount of time. I think this is pushing up into the billions, and I think the amount of X's left in the tank for Hoppy are still going to be pretty stupid. If we're looking at rough price estimates, it's always fairly difficult to give these. But so if Pepe goes to 50 to 100 billion, I think the leading meme coins in the boys club should capture about 10% of that. So 5 to 10 billion for those ones. I think Hoppy is also in that level. I think Hoppy is one of the only coins outside the boys club that's in the Pepeverse that has the potential to go up to that 10 billion mark. And if we think Hoppy is going from maybe 1 to 10 billion, that is roughly a 15x to get to 1 billion, and add another 10 on that to get to 10 billion. So 15x to 1 billion, 150x to get to 10 billion. So yeah, pretty huge potential gains for Hoppy. I do think it's going to be a very key player this cycle. It's definitely one that I've got on my watch list, and I think I'm probably going to start nibbling into a position at these levels. You don't want to be chasing massive green candles on the way up, and I do think once the boat has left the station for coins like Hoppy, it's going to be really hard to get a good entry. So yeah, Hoppy, very, very bullish on Hoppy. The community is great. I absolutely love what they do. Always rating tweets, always rating posts. They are working hard for their bags. So yeah, Hoppy could do a lot worse. If you're seeing this chart and you're scared, just think about market psychology. I know it's pretty cliche to say, but buy when others are fearful, sell when others are greedy. But it's fairly true. The simple market psychology is the best days to buy something, if you think it's going to perform well, are likely when no one else wants to buy. It also is in a key range of support, so holding up very nicely over the $50 million mark. We've tapped it a couple of times. We've potentially put in a higher low. If we do deviate above this upper range, then I think you're running out of time to accumulate Hoppy. If you start to see price action that deviates above and then continues up, you're running out of time to accumulate Hoppy. So yeah, anyone, just a quick one today of my thoughts on Hoppy, a little bit of a narrative around why I think Hoppy is going to do well, and a couple of key levels to look out for. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching, legends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Also, join the Discord, 100% free to join for now, but it definitely will not always be that way. Thank you so much for watching, legends. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.